turned pro and rapidly ascended the heavyweight ranks. At the same time, there was a new heavyweight champion chopping down every opponent in his path. But in 1967, when Muhammad Ali refused induction into the military, he was stripped of the title, which became Frazier's when he stopped Buster Mathis and then Jimmy Ellis. Still, with Ali in exile, Frazier was only some people's champion. Finally, in 1970, after 3 years out of the game, Ali was back, and he set his sights on a showdown with Frazier. The so-called main event was scheduled for March 8, 1971 at Madison Square Garden. The stage had been set for perhaps the most eagerly anticipated sports event ever. Two undefeated heavyweights, both with reasonable claims to the world title, both with legions of ardent admirers and equally ardent detractors. In the build-up, Ali cruelly taunted Frazier, who loaned him money when he was broke, calling Frazier ugly and worse. Somehow the fight lived up to its billing. Frazier withstood Ali's early onslaught and slowly built momentum, eventually grinding Ali down. In the 15th round, Frazier, floral green trunks, knocked down Ali for only the third time in his career. The decision was unanimous. Joe Frazier was still the heavyweight champion. For 2 years, Frazier reigned at the top of his sport, but then, in January 1973, he ran into a human buzzsaw named George Foreman. In 2 rounds, Frazier was knocked down 6 times, and the title passed to Foreman. Over the next couple of years, there will be 4 non-title bouts for Frazier, including one against Ali. Then, in 1975, Frazier was given one last chance to reclaim the title, a 3rd fight against Ali, who had stunned Foreman the year before. The epic thrill in Manila was gory and glorious. The protagonists were both past their peaks, but they put on a brilliant, devastating show. After the 14th round, Frazier's trainer, Eddie Futch, refused to allow him to continue. Frazier had lost, but in losing had honored himself. When it was over, Ali said, "I'm just happy right now that there ain't no more Joe Fraziers to fight." In retirement, Frazier remained a constant presence ringside at big fights, in beer commercials, in interviews where he alternately expressed anger and admiration for Ali, his eternal opponent. Overshadowed by the man he defeated in his most significant fight, Frazier goes down as one of the great heavyweights. If Ali was the hope, the face, the voice of a movement, Frazier was instead a fighter's fighter. That was good enough for him.
Spoken Joe Frazier, 32-4-1 record as a pro, held the world heavyweight title from 1968 to 1973. He's one of 8 fighters to win the heavyweight gold medal and world championship. His left hook, one of the most feared punches in boxing history. And Muhammad Ali found out the hard way. That's the punch that put Ali on the mat in the 15th round of their fight of the century in 1971.